Hey, what's up, guys? Meteorologist Doug Hetty. It is a Thursday afternoon, Thursday edition of YouTube Weather 2020. YouTube, of course, Weather 2020 if you want to check it out. Gary Lee, Zach, and I and team, we work on the cycling weather pattern, the LRC, and we do long-range forecasting. We have our Global Predictor app, which you can download in the App Store. Get your 6-month forecast anywhere in the world. Of course, today we're going to be talking about the changes. So this cycling weather pattern is really picking up. I do have some concerns about it, which we'll get into a little bit, and we'll get in deeper in each video. But at least we have some changes out there. Also, some thunderstorms are going to be rolling in for us a little bit later on tonight. So we're going to be watching all that as well. Huge shout out to my boys, Superior Roofing and Construction, a 4-state premier roofing contractor. They are local, 7th and High Street in Joplin, Missouri. And if you have roofing needs, give them a call. Also, I voted today. I wanted to make sure that I got a chance to vote because I didn't know November 5th I may have a ton of stuff going on. It doesn't matter who you guys vote for. I know some of you think it does matter, but everybody can vote for whoever they want. So just get out and vote. Do your duty, because that's the only way that we can change one way or the other in the country. All right, guys. So let's talk about average for snow. Well, depends on where we're looking, because I usually cover most of the Central Plains here, but we're going to narrow this down to Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Missouri. Once you get into southern Oklahoma and southern Arkansas, it's very common not to see any snow at all. Oklahoma City usually doesn't get their first snow until about January. Tulsa, Joplin, Springfield are usually early December. My birthday's December 7th, and that usually is about the average. And when I say first snow, at least a trace, where at least barely covers the ground. And then once you get farther north, especially northwest Kansas, they usually have snow by early November, which is just right around the corner. Up toward Kansas City, St. Joe, Kurtzville usually gets their average first snow right after Thanksgiving. So it is right around the corner. I love snow. It's my very favorite thing to track. So I'd love to get some snow as we go into the winter months. All right, of course, on Thursday, the Drought Tracker is updated and everybody is under a drought. The only areas that really look good, like Jonesboro over toward Memphis and really St. Louis, and then surprisingly, the Panhandle of Oklahoma. But where you see these deep reds, these are extreme drought. Very, very dry out there. Southwest Missouri, northwest Arkansas, northeastern parts of Oklahoma. So we really need the rain. But we do have some thunderstorm chances later on tonight. So we have a weak wave, which is pushing through. It has a decently strong cold front. Already you can see some showers and thunderstorms breaking out parts of Minnesota, all the way through the Dakotas. And here's the upper level wind. So this is called a short wave trough, meaning it's not a huge storm system. It's a little guy that's pushing through. But what that is going to do is drop a cold front through, which is good because that is definitely something that we need. And we need at least some changes as we go through the next several days. All right, so through the afternoon, looking pretty good across the region. You can see our temperatures hot. Look at this. Few thunderstorms start to get going once you get in northern parts of Missouri. And then right along that front, so if you look at this wind shift line, so we're looking northeastern parts of Kansas. So let's go through the evening. Look at these guys blow up. Now, some of these are going to be strong to severe. If we have anything severe, the main threat's going to be gusty winds and some large hail. So we're looking at 7, 8 p.m. St. Joe, Tonganoxie, Lawrence, Topeka, and then all the way down developing toward Wichita. So let's continue through the evening hours. Strong thunderstorms at this time, not severe. There may be a random severe storm, but most likely not. So let's say 8:39, 9:30. So now we're looking north central parts of Missouri, Chillicothe off toward the west, down through Kearney, Excelsior Springs, Kansas City Metro, all the way down, pushing into southeastern Kansas, all the way back towards Sedan. Now, from this point on, my allergies have been killing me. From this point on, these storms will start to weaken, unfortunately, because the areas we know, northeastern Oklahoma, southwest Missouri, really need rain. But we're still going to have scattered showers and thunderstorms out there. So here's about 10:30, 11:30 from Macon back to Warrensburg, Sedalia, Nevada, back toward Parsons, and they continue to weaken as they push through. But I do think the Joplin Metro will get some scattered showers and a few thunderstorms. Now, you can see they really die when they get into northwest Arkansas. So you guys down there, I'm sorry. You may get a random storm. Springfield, I'm kind of sorry. You may get a few random storms, but these storms will continue to weaken from that point on and push through. Cold front shifts through tomorrow. Very nice conditions. Let me wind back out here. But cooler. Look at our temps. 65 KC, 68 Dodge City, 77 Oak City, still 85 in Fort Smith, 78 in West Plains. Let's go into Saturday. So we know Friday evening high school football looks fantastic. By Saturday afternoon, great temperatures again. Look at Kansas City, 62, 65 St. Louis, near 70. Joplin, Springfield, still northwest Arkansas sitting into the mid 70s. So we get a pretty good weekend. All right, so let's look at the upper level flow. Remember, I always talk about the jet stream, storm systems. They like to hang out where that jet stream is. So if we go into next week, this is all new. So there may be some influences of the old cycling weather pattern, but this in general is all new. So what I like seeing here is the storm systems dipping into the west. Now, I know there was a lot of talk over the summer months about how we went from an El Nino to a La Nina. We never made it to La Nina. We're kind of in a very weak La Nina or neutral phase, and that's where we're going to stay as we go through the winter months. I prefer El Nino, and I prefer a neutral stage over a La Nina. La Nina, we get bigger, colder outbreaks in the winter, but we get more moisture with an El Nino or a neutral phase on average. So I like seeing this new because this is new. So this is next Tuesday. We're getting the storm systems dropping into the western third of the country, bringing rain out into the central plains. But here's the key. I want you to notice this. Right behind it, storm systems reload and then push out. And let's do it again. Reload. So our chances for rain and moisture really going up as we go through the next few weeks. Do I have my concerns? Yeah, here are my concerns. It is October 24th, and we really haven't had a drop of rain this entire month. That is a concern because that does mean in this new pattern, there's some pretty good dry stretches. But we're going to get into that more tomorrow. With the weather being slow, I've been doing YouTube every other day. But from here on out, all the way through active season, which is about next summer, we'll pretty much be doing these each and every day. All right, guys. Questions, comments, leave it in the comment section below. I'll be at KOAM News tonight, 5, 6, 9, and 10. You can also catch us on the KOAM Plus app as well, and chat soon.